Hey, it's Arie here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over 5 easy side jobs that you could do that pay via PayPal. So if you're looking for extra work on the side, preferably something that pays through PayPal, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you 5 jobs you could do right now from home that will pay you via PayPal. So I'm very excited to share these with you if this is the first time that you're on my channel. I'm always putting out new videos on a regular basis that will show you how you can make money online, how to work from home, and also how to grow an online business. So if you enjoy videos like that, definitely be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And then this way you can be notified whenever there's a brand new video on this channel. But without further ado, let's get into the 5 easy side jobs that pay through PayPal. Alright, so number 1 on this list is become a transcriptionist. So what exactly is a transcriptionist? A transcriptionist is someone who translates video or audio into text. So pretty much what you're doing is you're just typing out what you hear. Like a great example of this is like, if you go to like a loud sports bar, like I know Buffalo Wild Wings is a very common place for this, or, any other sports bar, you got the game playing on the TV, you've got people yelling, throughout the restaurant. And usually because it's very hard to hear what's going on in the game, they've got, the subtitles up there pretty much saying, what are the commentators saying, so you could, of course, get a better understanding of, what exactly is going on. Or, maybe even like, with YouTube videos, you go on a YouTube video, you turn on subtitles because, maybe you prefer to also see what's being said as well rather than just hearing it. So that's pretty much what becoming a transcriptionist pretty much infers, is you are just typing out what you hear. So a very great site for this is called transcribeme.com. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to click on this button up here that says join as transcriptionist, and it'll take you to this page right here that I'm currently on. So you can of course join right there. But if I scroll down more, it'll give more information on what it's all about. So they've been recommended by these big brands right here. And if I scroll down more, it says, what we have to offer, we pay more than anyone. So we have the industry's best rates with earnings starting at $15 to $22 per audio hour. So at the very minimum, you could maybe expect to get, $15 per hour of work that you're doing. So you, of course, you spend time, listening to audio or, watching a video, and then you are just typing out what you hear. So the one thing that I do want to mention with this site is that with becoming a transcriptionist, there's obviously a certain way that they, of course, want you to go about transcribing audio. There's certain, like a writing format that they'll, of course, want you to follow. So they likely will have some sort of training that they'll have you go through to, of course, get a better understanding of, how it all works and how to, of course, go about transcribing the audio the best way. So you could join right there, and then here it shows at the bottom, payments are made via, US dollars through PayPal for, all the work completed on a weekly basis. So that's number 1 on this list. Let's move on to the second one, which is become a website or app tester. Now, I've in the past on this channel, I've mentioned a site called User Testing a few times, which is a very popular site when it comes to testing out websites and apps and getting paid for that. But here I want to recommend a site that is not as well known, because with a site like User Testing, there's obviously lots more competition, and because of that, there is generally less work available if you decide to go on a platform like User Testing. So here I'm going to recommend one that isn't as popular called TryMyUI.com, and here it pretty much all you're doing is you're just visiting various different websites, testing out different apps, and you are speaking your thoughts out loud as you're navigating through the different websites, the different apps, and pretty much just giving your honest feedback. So what they'll do is they'll give you some sort of screen recorder, kind of like what I'm using right here, and you pretty much just install it on your device, and you can go through the different websites, and they'll even give you like a step-by-step like instructions to follow as you are, of course, recording your screen. They'll say like, okay, first step, what are your thoughts on the home page? And you could say something like, okay, I really like the, how the home page is of course laid out. One thing that I don't like is, the text color is kind of hard to see, with this certain background color or something like that. So I'd recommend changing that. It's stuff like that you, of course, want to be speaking on a rather continuous basis. And, then it's things like, okay, try finding the about page, see what products, are available, and they're mainly doing this because they want to, of course, hear actual thoughts from their users so that they could, of course, get information on how they could, of course, improve their website or app. So they pay out, $10 on average for each test that you take. And a typical test here lasts approximately 20 minutes. So $10 for 20 minutes of work, I'd say that's pretty good. And if you could maybe get, 3 of them, work 60 minutes, then you could probably get around, $30 right there. So that's pretty good there. And then they pay out, every Friday through PayPal. So that's number 2 on this list. Let's move on to the third one, which is called Appen.com. Appen is looking for search engine evaluators. And if you aren't sure what that is, it's pretty much like you work with the the biggest search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing. And pretty much what you're doing is you are given search phrases to, of course, search up, and then you have to, of course, let them know whether the results you're getting are actually relevant or not. You basically have to give like some sort of rating, like does this website is it relevant to this search phrase right here? And you have to give a rating saying like, okay, I think this is very relevant. It's exactly what the user's looking for, or, this isn't relevant at all. This should not be in, the search engine. So of course you want to let them know so that they could, of course, improve, their search engine right there. So, search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo, they're always looking for ways on how to improve their algorithm. And the best way for them to do that is to get actual humans just like you and I to go on there and give your personal feedback. So what you could do is you can come down and click on this link right here. It says jobs. And then you could find the different work positions that they have available. So right here on the left, it's this column right here. This is raters. So flexible part-time home-based work that requires a computer and or mobile device. You want to click on apply. And it'll give you the list of the different positions that they currently have available. So here we've got, search media evaluation, which is search engine evaluator. It's pretty much what I went over there. And they've got a few other ones like social media evaluation, which, you're working with, social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So it's pretty similar there. And this one, I believe, hires pretty much worldwide. So any country that you see in here, then you could pretty much just apply right there, and they do pay out via PayPal. So you could expect to get around $12 to $15 on average for this type of work. And in order to, of course, get accepted into this platform, they will have you take some sort of test. The better that you do, then, if you pass the test, then you get pretty much accepted pretty much right then and there, and then you get to work pretty much part-time. Fourth one on this list is become a freelance writer. So a very great site for this is called iWriter.com, and here you can get paid to pretty much write articles for other blog owners. So people come to this site because they have a blog that they're building up, but they may not have time to continuously put out content on a regular basis. So what they do is they come to sites like iWriter.com, and then they hire people to, of course, write articles for them. Can these notifications just go away? I don't want that interrupting here. Go away, notifications. So here it gives more information here. Are you a writer that wants to earn money writing for iWriter? So build your own client base. Earn up to $80 per 500 words once promoted up in the ranks. So they do have some sort of ranking system, of course. The better of a writer you are, the more you could expect to make with this platform right here. So, of course, you want to be writing rather consistently, and the better you get, as you, of course, become, like a premium writer, whatever the names of the ranks are, of course, you want to get up to that, you want to do your best to get up to that high, the highest rank so that you can, of course, make the most amount of money. Write as much or as little as you want in a day, so you could choose your own hours. Choose the topics that best match your background, and then you can, of course, join right there. And they do pay out via PayPal right there. So iWriter is another great platform to check out. And as a bonus, there's another great site to check out when it comes to writing. There's a site right here called listverse.com. And if you aren't familiar with it, it's basically like this massive blog about different top 10 articles. So top 10 truly terrible television series, 10 factors that made the Black Death so deadly, 10 times contact was made with the last uncontacted tribe, 10 reasons the next pandemic is on the horizon. So a bunch of, interesting articles like that, a lot of geeky stuff, entertainment, stuff about books, history, lifestyle, food. So it's a bunch of things like that. And what you could do is you can come to the bottom of the site, and there's a link here that says write and get paid. So you just want to click on that. And this site right here is willing to pay you, as you can see here, not $10, $100 for one single article. So of course, the thing that I want to mention here is you want to take the time and read through the rules, get a good understanding of what they're of course looking for, and you want to take the time to put something that is of rather quality. So they pay out $100 through PayPal, but you do have to take the time to of course see exactly what they're of course looking for. And you also want to make sure that the article you put together is 100% original. You don't want to copy it from some other site. You don't want to be you want to make sure that it's fully original, and as long as you could do that, and they like your work, then you pretty much get paid $100 straight to your PayPal, pretty much like that. So that's the benefit with listverse.com. And let's move on to the last one on this list. Number 5 is become a freelancer. So there's a very great site for this called Fiverr.com, and I've actually made money on this platform in the past. And here, the benefit with Fiverr.com is there's so many things you could do on this platform to make extra money. It could be creating logos for people. It could be designing tattoos. It could be doing web and mobile design. Like designing a website or creating an app. You could do SEO. You could do writing writing articles. You could create videos. You could make music. You could do programming. There's a whole bunch of things you could do on this platform to make extra money. And the other benefit is you could even set your own price. So for example, if I go into logo design, for example, and I see what different gigs are available on this platform to of course buy. There's people offering various different price ranges for a logo. If I scroll down here, sorry if my PC is being a bit slow, but if I scroll down a bit, I will design a logo for you. Come on, scroll down here so I could show this. Stop loading so slowly. Come on, I'm trying to show this here. I'm trying to work with me here. Here we go. Scroll down. Okay, I will design logo for you, $65. I will design, modern logo, business card, and other stationaries, $100. Someone's charging $35, someone's charging $15. So my personal recommendation with this is you want to pick something that you feel you'd be rather good at, and also something that is in rather high demand. So you want to do your own due diligence, see what's in rather high demand that you feel you'd be good at. Start with a rather low price, maybe $5-10, depending on the gig that you're offering. And then as you get lots of great reviews coming in the door, as you're getting lots of great feedback, then you could of course increase your price as you go along. So as you of course increase your price, you're getting more orders, and once you of course rank up, with Fiverr.com, you increase your rank, then you get more orders coming in the door. And it's just all around a great way to make extra money just by doing something that you are rather, good at, or, maybe something that you even enjoy doing. So Fiverr.com is a very great platform, and I just cannot recommend it enough. But anyways, yeah, those are the top 5 easy side jobs that you could do to make extra money through PayPal. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know which one of these sites has you interested in the most. But if you'd like to learn more about how to create more of a full-time passive income online, let's say that these sites, they sound great to you, but you want to know how to create more of a full-time passive income where you could be your own boss, you could be working on your own terms, and be able to work pretty much wherever you want. My number 1 link down below will give you access to a free training that will go more into depth about how to create more of a passive income online. So this way, you could be your own boss, you could work on your own terms, and in my opinion, that's ultimately what your goal should be in the long term. So these sites are great, but just remember that at the end of the day, you are still trading your time for money. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you want to have more freedom, the best way to do that is to build an online business. So my number 1 link down below is right below this video, and you could of course check that out. And anyways, hope you enjoy this video, and take care.